And we're back with part 2, guys, of Rogue Actions. We got a hot intro from Scotty Anderson, as we know him, the architect of all things awesome. Thank you so much, Scotty, for all your work with that incredible intro. We have our boy Cubs back again. Thank you so much for joining us, man. It's always a lot of fun. We had a great chat. Actually, we had a chat. I don't know how great it was about nerfs, about the game. Go and check that out, guys. Yeah. And Dad Bod Boba next. That's all we want. So, straight up, give us Dad Bod Boba and all is forgiven, guys. Just saying, if you're brand new to this channel, please smash that subscribe button. It helps us grow this channel. It really, really does. Thank you so much for your support. Now we have a couple of topics that we need to talk about here, of course, Cubs. And one of them, Conquest. It's about to start in a few hours from now. We're filming. Was it now? We're filming this. It's about 2 or 3 hours from the start.
Yep.
And I think the best way for me to say it straight up is, I don't like the looks of this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this, brother.
And this is what I said in my video. I made a video about the feats, and here's where I'm trying to understand where they're coming from. And I get their goal here is they noticed that Conquest was a 2-week event and people were finishing it in a couple days, right? And so they wanted to spread things out. But the way that they're doing that is just making it infinitely more grinding. And that's not going to, I don't see that going over well with the community, because people, even though it was already something that was taking them, a pretty brief amount of time to get through, the number one thing that I saw people say about this game mode that they didn't like was that it was too grindy. And so now we've taken that and basically multiplied it, by I don't know, 50% plus. And it's just, I don't see how that's going to go over well with the community. I think that there's better ways if they want to spread it out. Maybe the energy would have been enough to do that, which I don't know. I don't see this being something that people are stoked on. I think it's going to feel like a real big chore.
Yep, it is. And look, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, Cubs, because you know that I've talked about this before with the Conquest. We've been over this before. And I was concerned a while ago that it was getting a bit grindy the last few. When it first came out, and not because it was new, but the way it was created, it was an element of fun in the game. It really was. And look, I'm going to roll back to deployable cooling systems, and we all know that you can't use it. And we all know that it was an issue. And we all know that it was a bit of a hack. It was, let's be honest, it was causing all sorts of trouble, and people were clearing stuff pretty easily. But you can't tell me that it wasn't a hell of a lot of fun. And let's be fair, lately, I think we've been lacking a bit of fun in this game. I really do. It's been damn grindy. We've had Galactic Legend after Galactic Legend. We've had Conquest after Conquest. Everything goes into brand new characters coming out. Cat, we've got more coming next. We already have a future farm in place for the next 6 months. We just do. So everything seems to be grindy. Nothing seems to be actually, apart from GAC, when you go head-to-head against friends and stuff like that, that's super enjoyable. That's great. Right. But in game itself, for the average player, it just looks like a real chore. And it shouldn't. This particular game mode should not be a chore. It was developed to do something that's different, not to make it bloody impossible to beat.
Right.
And that to me is a problem. I see that being a big problem. But Cubs, I'm really concerned, bro. When it comes to Conquest, I'm not going to lie.
We'll see what it feels like when it comes out. Me personally, I liked the grind of the original Conquest that we used to have. I didn't think it felt too grindy to me personally.
No.
So we'll see if it for me, maybe I'll be okay with this and the community will be outraged. I don't know. But with where the feats are at, one of my bigger concerns too is how plausible is it going to be for the people who were getting that max crate? How plausible is it going to be for them to continue getting that max crate if they don't have their bad batch maxed out, if they don't have, enough of those teams maxed out for those specific feats where they need to, go get a kill with a Phoenix squad or a kill with, who else was it? There's a lot of other feats that have potential to be real sweaty feats.
Yeah. And data disks are going to be super important this time around. They are going to be more important than ever.
And
they
some
really
of those
are.
look fun. Some of those, there was one where you could reduce your cooldowns.
Yeah, well, that's right. It's kind of a deployable cooling system, but it's not. But yeah, look, I will hold back. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm not going to lie. It needs to be fun. We need to do some enjoyable stuff in the game a little bit, guys, because lately a lot of the fun stuff's been taken away. We've lost our Vader. We've lost our Vader now. Things like that we've been using for a long time has been really hit hard, and we've been taking away a lot of fun elements of the game. And if you want us to farm legends, and we understand why, you want them to be on the pedestal above everything else. Totally get that. But messing with all the other characters that we've invested a lot into, that is not cool. That's number one. But leading into Conquests, a lot of people are not going to get this red crate. They're just not. They're just not. And yeah, we finished it in a few days, but a lot of people did refreshes to do that. If you're free to play player, it's still going to take you something like 7 days. I think 6 to 7 days with 50 with one refresher, I think a day, 50 refresh. So it's going to be achievable, but you need a lot going your way, Cubs. You really do. And
it's going to be interesting.
That's a real concern.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Let us know what you think about Conquest. Do you have the same concerns we do? Yeah. Are we looking too much? Are we being too negative Nancy? Would you agree with us? Let us know what you think, please, in the comments below. That would be great. Now, let's get to the next point, which I'm concerned about as well, Cubs.
Speaking of negativity.
No. I do have a bit of a concern still with our next topic.
Me too. I'm right there with you, man.
We've had some changes already. We've had some changes. I don't think we're done yet, Cubs. I really don't think we're done yet. We talked about this a little bit first. 501st is taking out Ray. Yeah. They're not going to let that happen. They're just not going to let that happen.
Why
would they go?
Surely they tested that, right?
Well, you'd like to think so. You would like to think so. But they will not let this slide. But I hope they adjust the Galactic Legend and not gas 501st side so that it doesn't counter it somehow. Yeah. Like, you need to work on buffing the legends a bit more if that's what you want. If you want them to sit on the pedestal, you need to work out a way so that they are adjusted, the legends, not the teams that can take it out. That needs to be looked at, certainly. But Jedi Knight Luke and, against SLKR. Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, taking out Kylo. They can't have that either. They just can't have that either. And really, what's the point of going to all this effort, Cubs, of making these adjustments to all these kits and still having a problem there?
I will make a compromise, okay? CG, I'm now negotiating with you on behalf of the community, all right? If you need to buff the GL, or if you need to nerf this Anakin counter, this Luke counter, give us our Vader back. Right?
Give us a trade-off.
Make Rey immune to Calling Blade. I don't care, but give us our Vader back against everyone except for GLs, please.
Yeah.
The tickling blade is pissing me off.
The pull noodle throw is not cool. Just saying, straight up. But yeah,
while you're at it, give Watt some offense.
I don't think we're done. I just don't think we're done, Cubs. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
We're going to see more changes, aren't we? Are we going to see more changes?
So I really hope that we're not. I hope that we are done, because I don't know if the community can take much more. I mean, people. I'm just gauging my community. What I see, and again, what I see is just a snippet of the entire community, but I'm seeing a lot of discouragement. And so I feel like, man, if we're gonna do some more adjusting, it's just gonna tilt people. But what was their stated goal here, Heinze? Their stated goal was to shore up the GLs, and they didn't want these non-GLs countering them anymore. Yeah. And if that's their goal, then, I mean, obviously we still got some non-GLs winning, and so maybe they will do something. So I think those of us who are in it for the long haul, you might want to just kind of brace yourself for that potential.
As they say in the classics, cover your butts. I don't think we're done yet, Cubs. I just don't think we're done. But guys,
we are.
Let us know in the comments below what you think. Do you think this will be okay, or do you foresee some more tweaks still incoming? That is definitely.
There's no doubt if they do that. I'll post a 3-hour stream and be crying.
It is my fear. And yeah, I do believe there's going to be a lot of people even more upset if we go back and make some more changes to characters that we've used for a long time. Buff up the legends, please. If you can do that, make that a priority instead of messing with the stuff underneath. Honestly, that's the best way to go. We're down to the question, of course, the viewer's choice question. We ask this every week. Cubs goes in blind. He has no idea what we're going to talk about. If you want to add a question, please go to a Discord server. It's in the description below in the YouTube video. Go into there, and there's a channel called Rogue Actions Questions. Put your question in there. If it's a good one, we'll answer it. It's as simple as that. I've got one from Zoltane today, Cubs. Zoltane, thank you so much for your question.
Yeah.
And the question is this, Cubs. It has been 2 years since GOTB was released. We're in the middle of a TB right now. We're at the end of one right as we speak.
It's been 2 years?
2 years since the outside GOTB came out. Are we due for a new TB map soon? And if so, where would it be at?
No, we're not due for one. And the reason why is because light side GOTB is still so challenging. I don't see a new TB being on the table until people really have the light side GOTB on farm. And even with some of the top end guilds, I mean, has anybody even maxed out the full stars for it?
Not possible. It's impossible. You need double the amount of ship GP across the board, plus a bit more, to beat it. To get
they clearly tuned this for a game that doesn't exist yet. And so once that game does exist and we can do that, then maybe we could think about that. But for now, I don't think that we're anywhere close to a new GOTB, new TB.
Would you? And this has just come up in chat now, and I like this. Would you like them to drop the difficulty level in the last phase so that it is achievable and create a new one? No, that's not the question. But I like this one. This is a pretty good question.
I mean, I don't know. TB's not my favorite game mode. So for me personally, I mean, do I think it'd be good? Now, it is my favorite game mode in terms of the rewards I get. You actually get some pretty solid rewards for your effort in TB. So, that'd be all right. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite place for them to allocate resources, though.
This is what I would like. Given the option, I would like them to downgrade the difficulty on the new light side Geo that we've got at the moment, if possible. Not too much, but enough where it's achievable in the next 6 months, right? Okay, the year. I'd like to see an Endor TB, right?
Okay.
Endor TB, because we know that we have Relic 9 coming soon, right?
Yeah.
And make some Relic 9 materials in an Endor TB map.
It's too soon.
Too soon?
Yeah, well, we know Relic 9 is coming relatively soon. There's no way that we're getting a TB that soon.
I'm just saying in an ideal world. I'm not saying this will happen. I'm just saying that ideal world.
The ideal world is they say Relic 9, you get your materials as part of your dailies.
yeah, that one.
Just finish your dailies. Although some people would point out that I would be screwed because sometimes I don't do my dailies.
you meant to say packs, right? Not dailies, is that right? You meant to say packs?
No, dailies. Just do your dailies. Here's your Relic 9 materials.
I'm kidding. Guys, let us know in the comments below. Do you want a new map or not? Are you happy with it? Do we like TB too much? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let us know what you think in the comments below. We'd really, really love to hear about it. Cubs, absolute pleasure as always, my friend. Looking forward to taking you on in the next few days, head to head in a game of Madden. I picked the game up 4 days ago, so you should absolutely whoop me.
I'm not sure why you're agreeing to this.
Well, why not? I've got nothing else to do. I'm in lockdown in Melbourne right now, so I may as well have some fun.
All right, well, if that's your idea of fun. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. So come and hang out with us. Get the announcements in Cub's channel in his Discord server, and mine as well. Come and hang out with us and see how crap I do. That'll be a lot of fun. But thank you so much, Cubs. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. That would be great. We'll be back again next week. Always a lot of fun, Cubs. Anything you want to say before we wind this up out there, brother? Or we're all done?
Let's get out of here.
Love you guys. Have fun. See ya. Have a great week. Mwah! Good luck in Conquest.